Hello. Hey. Day. Y'all, I woke up because I found the other chakras. And I think today is Saturday. Like, I don't ever do a Saturday show. And I didn't want to do a Sunday show. And I thought, let me just go ahead and do this today. So, anyway, I want to talk about the other chakras. And the reason why is because I just didn't want people to, um, say, I don't know. It's not even people. I just wanted to, talk about them because I'm kind of excited about it. So anyway, you know that there are 7 chakras connected to our body. Now the next one is the soul chakra, and the soul chakra is located outside the body. It is the storehouse of information about karma, lessons, or our learning abilities. There are ways to dimensions and tell us, as well as Akashic records. And when activated, it is connected to all the other 7 chakras placed inside the body. So sometimes, I would think that this is something that just tells you, wait a minute, okay, it's the spiritual connection I think that we feel with other people. And that's what it says. In many senses, the star chakra could be called our chalice of soul energy, as a full essence and power of our accumulated soul experiences are available here. Hence, the Akashic record is possible. So, again, I think this is like the part of us that just it's our connection to us, but also it's our connection to how we feel about other people too. I don't know. I think that's what it is. But anyway, it's called the star chakra. So it's like right here. It's the closest to you. It's the closest to your self. Um, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because don't quote me on any of this stuff. It's what I feel. It's not what I know. It is a spiritual. So next, the spirit chakra. It is a spiritual activation, a literal brain rewiring. Once activated, you can connect to angels, spirit guides, and link to expand realms of spirit. Here you will remember our direct connection with the source and ability to communicate with such celestial beings, angels, guides from around the galaxy. I don't know if this is what happened to me when my friend died, when Javon died, but like I said, I went comatose. But then I lost the baby, and I was washing clothes, and I always tell this story, y'all, and I'm just like, this is what, when I tell you that I have had issues or whatever, or situations with God, that's why one of my friends will laugh. He like, you talk to God like he your friend. Like, I'm serious. I do. I'm like, God, you tripping. I mean, for real, I just say it. But with this one, it's like I said, one day and I had no clue. I was pregnant, and I was on the patch. So I was like, I can't, I ain't pregnant. And I got pregnant on the patch. And I was walking out of the thing with my clothes, and it was a guy that was there with me. And I was taking my clothes in there, and I passed out. And I almost hit the ground, but I didn't. I could have hit the ground and hit my head, but I didn't. It was like I fell in slow motion, and it was like no wind outside, and so the wind just like blew over me, and he was able to call the hospital and everything, and I was able to get to the thing, and that's when they found out that I had a tubal pregnancy. But what I'm telling you is, it's like, it was just like something, just like I actually fell in slow motion, like I almost hit the concrete. No, I didn't. So yeah, I think it's a way that we are connected to different things. We don't know. We don't know how, but that's just what it is. So it says, therefore, you can access the direct connection to the source and realize where and why you came here. You will be empowered with light and love. And that's why it's so important for you to get your heart chakra right. Because if you're not focused on you, you're going to always be focused on everybody else. Like, you're going to be swaying and swaying and swaying. And it's like, it's not a reason to sway. You should be still. The universal chakra, that's number 10. This chakra is vital for the awakening of spiritual evolution among the physical realm in the universe. It represents the universal aspects of being. When this chakra is activated, you feel in close alignment to the universe and all that is. That's why it's important for you to get that line straight. And this is what happened with this one. This is the one where it's just like, no, it's not. Because see, this is what I felt one day. But anyway, I don't, this is the part of me that I think this is. It's like where I do, like, I don't want to kill bugs. I don't want to destroy the earth. I don't want to, it's like something about it. It's like even somewhere else, I would hate to see that was happening. Like when somebody put sewage in the ocean, I was like, what the hell? I mean, just things like that. It actually, like, it hurts me. It hurts my feelings. I don't even want to see it. Like it's beyond me. Like it's just, I don't know. So an activated universal chakra provides divine healing, balance, and full access to the divinity of your soul, which allows unlimited access to travel within the higher realms of spirit. And yeah, I say that's just like how forgiveness works. Because even though I be talking a lot of shit, I really don't care. Like I really am not at a point where I'm just like, I will hurt you now. I don't want to hurt you. Like it's like you hurt me. That's not my problem. I don't want to hurt you. It's like I'm not there. It might come out of my lips, it might come out of my mouth, but my actions, I don't want to hurt you. I would like for you to be healed. I want you to know what that healing feels like. I remember, and this is when I knew this. I was in a different yoga class. It was like we was in yoga, and he was teaching people how to do and I know he learned this offline too, but he was teaching people how to do the hand signals and stuff, and like the different ways of holding your hands when you do chanting and meditation and stuff. And I wanted the lady to feel her body, because she said, "Oh, when I do this, I can feel the blood pumping through something." And I was like, "That's good." Like that's what I want. It's like I want everybody to feel this. Now, this is the one that just scared the freak out of me. Okay, this is the scariest thing. The active Galactic Chakra allows instant manifestation, teleportation, bilocation, and travel beyond the limits of time and space. Here you are able to go anywhere in the realms of creation, communicate in highest vibrational light, ascended masters, and the brotherhood of love and light. I cannot let go. This is like swimming to me. It feels like stars have like come out of your body. Like that's what it feels like. Galactic Chakra. It actually feels like you got like for real, like your body is just like coming away from itself. And it is so, y'all, and I wish I could be like, I'm lying to you. I am not lying to you. Like it actually feels like your body is just like it's just like pulling you. And for me, I always pull it back because I don't know, like I didn't know what the fuck that was until I got to the point where I couldn't pull it back and it just went out. And that's all that happened. It was just like something that talked that just like, it feel like you being lifted up. Like it's like all of this. I even turned my body to the side and it just kept going up. Like it was like I even laid on the bed on my side because I was so afraid of it. And it was just kept pulling from me. Like it's just like a tear. And it's not a bad thing because it actually do feel like you can feel like every part of it. So it might feel like little bitty stars. But that's the Galactic Chakra. And it is amazing. But I'm about to cry. It's so scary at the same time. Like I was actually afraid. Like I was so freaking afraid. Like it was crazy. Like I'm just like, I didn't know what to do. I had no clue what to do. I didn't know what to say. And like I said, there's always that one thing that like guides you or tells you what to say or what to do. But in this situation, I was just like, I was trying to stop it. I was turning, I was just like tossing and turning. And like I said, I finally just like gave to, and it just like releases from your body. Like it's just, it just pulls. Like it's just, like it's stars. It feels like freaking stars. Like it is crazy how good it feels. But it's not addictive to me because for me, it feel like pain too. Like it's between pain and a good feeling. Because at first it was painful. And so I was just like, what the hell am I, like, what is my body going through? And that's what happens. Activating this chakra within yourself brings balance to humanity, earth, and higher beings in the realms of spirit. And so I don't know. It could be because I almost died a couple of times, but I don't know why I go through any of this stuff. I don't know. I have no freaking clue. And that will cause anxiety. Like, it's more so than people. It's just like, I know that this person carries something that is unstoppable. Some people carry demons that are unstoppable. That's why they can't stop. It's like all they see, because they thinking that it's one way and it's not. It's a thing out there, and they say winners know when to quit. You understand? That's why, like, Eddie Murphy is the perfect example of that. Like, it's like they need him. Seriously, they do. Like, for real, when I saw that, because I don't like Saturday Night Live as much, it's cool and everything, but it's not funny. It's not funny like when Eddie was on there, or when it first started, it's not that kind of funny. You see what I'm saying? It needs something else. Somebody else that's funny is that McCarthy. The heavy, she like Jessie McCarthy. I think she lost weight though. Jess McCarthy, I think that's her name. Funny. They need them. Because it's like, other than that, it's not that like fall on the floor funny. Dave Chappelle, you need them. Like, it's like they need them. They need them. They need them. They need them. But they know when to quit. You see what I'm saying? It's like, because if not, the people that need him or need them are going to pick at him like fucking vultures. That's what they do. They just come and keep picking at you like a vulture, and not knowing that they can't really pick anything off. Like, the shit is etched in you like it's stone. You see what I'm saying? Nobody knew. I think I talked about it one day on the podcast, but I didn't talk about it in this like deep or depth of whatever it was. But it was exciting, but it wasn't exciting. You see what I'm saying? Because I did not know that I was that connected to the world. I had no clue. And it was just like all through this situation, that's all I keep finding is that I'm truly connected to something and I don't even know what the fuck it is. And it's weird because, like I said, the demons, they'll come like, and when I say demons, I mean demons. Like, seriously, even I have demons, but, and I think I do talk about it, but some of them, they help you. Some of them, they don't. Some of them you get from other people. Some of them you get from your family. Some of them get, yes, from passing by, all these different things. It's like different types of places where something is watching you, like shadows and stuff. And you'll feel it too. Like, it'll just feel like a regular shadow. What I noticed is too, like, we really think they in our house. I never see a shadow in my house. Like, I always see shadows outside, and especially out here in Alton. And I don't know if it's just because of how old the city is or whatever, or because it's by the river, or it's because of the trees. And sometimes I do think it's because of the trees. But yeah, it's like a lot. Like, it's like for real, the shadows. And I think that's what really was released, because I didn't start to see shadows here until that tree fell over there. And y'all, I cannot make this shit up. I'm so sorry to be talking. I'm so sorry, because somebody out there be like, this girl is crazy. I am not crazy. Like, I'm so serious. I'm just telling y'all my experience. And if you don't believe it, that's okay too. But this is really what freaking happens. Like, it's so happens. The one time I saw shadows was in our house. I did see shadows in the house. I saw shadows in the house in Cahokia, 38 Maryland. And it was always at the end of the hall, at the end of the hall. And the funny thing about it is, one day my stepfather had a fight, and she hit a hole in the wall. And I was like, whoa. After that, for real, no more shadows. So I'm thinking sometimes we are connected to a different realm or something like that, and we still don't fucking know. Just like, how did I fall in slow motion when I really should have just hit the ground? Like, I mean, I was just like, I just fell. Like, and I think I was gonna fall forward. If I would have fell forward, I would have hit my head on the concrete, because it was like a thing, like a slab of concrete for a step. I'm just telling you. So shadows. We got one outside here, and it's like in a grassy part, like out here in front of the house. So it's a shadow there. It's a shadow over here across the street. It's a shadow, and I think that's the one. And there's a shadow over here too down this alleyway. So anyway, it's shadows. And it could be anything, because the shadows haven't done anything. Like, the shadows, as far as I feel protected here. I don't feel like it's anything really bad. It's just, I feel like the people that follow me are actually fucking demons. Like, I feel like if you can't stop, something else is wrong with you. Like, it's not me. If you know that I'm telling you to stop And then I think they also try to activate in some realm like down here. Like they still want me to be like at a low vibration because then yesterday I noticed, and I'm gonna start trying to go above this too. Yesterday I noticed that they tried to send the guy that looks like Brandon. He moved in the house like one house down. Now you already know that he didn't cause all this trauma. They gonna try to move the guy that looks like him into the house one house down. And I'm just waiting to see what this motherfucker trying to do. I really am. Besides following me, I'm still waiting to see. Like, what are you really trying to do? And so that's what makes me feel like, and he tried to talk to me yesterday too. I didn't feel anything from him or anything like that. It's just the other guys, another guy that do that too. And he feel sticky or something like that, like he trying to enter her. I don't think that they know that they working for something that's against somebody else. You see what I'm saying? It's like he make me feel like he coming for my soul. Like I'm not joking. Like he make me feel like he is actually here to gather up some part of my body. Like it is like I'm not playing. Like it. I know y'all feel this shit too when it's a motherfucker that don't feel right. Like you like this motherfucker do not feel right. When you start to transcend into other stuff, you know that they not really coming for just you. They coming for your soul. Like they actually coming for all these extras, what is it, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. That's what they coming for. And that's it. Like, it's like, that's why I think they actually go for kids and shit. Like, they actually try to take them. Why would they take kids that don't belong to them? Like, why would you? It's almost like, and we really be asking the question. That's why I tell people, whatever it is, I don't even want to know because they don't even know. Why would you take a child that doesn't belong to you? And we really will be asking the questions. You don't need to ask any questions like that. If it did not belong to you, or if the person did not belong to you, why would you do that? And now that I see the energy of what's her name? I've been thinking about her like all night. Drew Barrymore. Anybody, oh my God, what's the other girl? The one who going through Britney Spears. They got her, so it's almost like we think Britney crazy, and it's like, no, Britney actually need us to help her. Like Britney need us to actually rescue her. It's not even a question about it because that's something that person probably has been attached to her since she was a child. And I'm telling you, the only way that people gonna understand is if they see Drew Barrymore. I'm about to cry. If y'all knew how connected I was to that girl, to Drew Barrymore, you wouldn't even you wouldn't fathom. I could watch Firestarter. It's like I felt her. Like I didn't see an actress, I felt her. And didn't know her story came out like that. Y'all, I'm not joking. These people are actually, they not attacking us because they feel like we vulnerable or we manipulative, because none of us are. I thought about Cynthia too. Cynthia from Real Housewives. None of us are vulnerable or stupid or dumb or anything like that. We are very creative and open and light and all this different stuff. So these people are actually attacking our spirits. They're not attacking us for anything else other than our spirit. And it's crazy. Y'all really think, I mean, I am not lying. Like, it's like I have been connected to her for like since I was little. Like, and I think we probably about the same age for some reason. I really do. This woman is a white woman all the way over somewhere in the world. And I'm so serious. Like, it's just like a freaking connection. That's why I say it's not about your color. And it's like once you get past that part, you will start to understand. And they don't know that they don't know that they function so low. I think that's what hell is. Like, I seriously do, because it's almost like maybe they think we on a high or something, like, or maybe they think that we faking. That's all the stuff they'll say. They on drugs, they faking. They'll try to push you on drugs, and then if you get upset about it, then they'll say you crazy. And then if you're not crazy enough and people don't find out you crazy, then you a liar. You know, it's like they always attacking something about us, and it's always something on like a lower vibrational level. It's never on a higher level where we are. You see what I'm saying? Like, we all the way fucking up here somewhere, and they all the way down here talking like all this shit, and some people actually believe them. And so that's the whole thing. I think that's what hell is. You see what I'm saying? I think that's what the evil is, or the devil is, or whatever. Because at the same time, they don't know who protects us. Like, because if you think about it, we've been in all these dangerous ass shit. We've been in some dangerous shit with some motherfuckers that are fucking crack. Like, where you just be like, this nigga really said that shit? And you like, this is a modern day society. And you'll be like, this person really said this. And they actually fucking believe it. And you'll be like, wait, what is that attack coming to me? When my name was on it. When that was my work. When it's things that people are taking from you and you just like, why? It shouldn't even be a question. Why would I now, if my son's father sent him a check and his name is on it, this is an opportunity for my son to open up a bank account with his name or something like that. Why would I take that? It's not mine. Why would the neighbor's mail come to their house and I go through their mail and I take it? It's not it's not yours. Y'all understand what I'm saying? If your name not on it, why would you take it? And that's from human beings to people to anything. And y'all really be trying to like figure that shit out. Like, it's like it should be some kind of law. Like, that's what they're saying, the laws or whatever. It's not. Like, people should know the law. And it's so stupid how people will sit there and try to justify the shit that they do. And you'll be like, wait a minute, this shit, like, why are you even asking? They actually, something is wrong and they need to actually go to jail or die. I'm serious. Like, it's like, and I hate to say that part too, but it's like, I keep thinking about rehabilitation or whatever. And that's all I've been thinking about. But I'm thinking some people, when you hear them talk, they cannot be rehabilitated. It's something wrong with them. Like, it is something freaking wrong. And I think, and I don't think it has anything to do with your color. I'm so serious. Like, I think it, and that's why I bring it up all the time too, because I really want people to really learn and realize that that's not part of anything. The relationships you are in, they are not a part of anything. What else did I put down? The amount of money you make, all this stuff is not a part of anything I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is just your regular self, your character, your characteristics of who you are. And the more you be around, the more you are around different people. The messed up part is, I got this from Timothy the Second Timothy about the faces of people. And the hardest part was, y'all, I actually started crying. Like, when a woman read it to me, because I used to study with the Jehovah's Witnesses, and she read that to me, I just started crying. And she was like, what's wrong? I was like, because, I had never really been through it. And it's almost like God was like, okay, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. Okay. Like, and not to punish me or anything, but let me show you. I want you to see it. Because that shit hurt my feelings when that lady read that to me. And the thing is, and maybe not show me, but he like, I'm gonna make you remember what they were. Because that was after college. It was like when I first had my son. That lady, I just sat in there and cried. Like, I cried like a newborn baby. I was not joking. And it's not a joke. It's not a game. Like, these people are actually, it's no justification for some of the things that people do. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's no justification for it. And why sit down and try to justify it when you know whatever comes out of their mouth is going to be the dumbest shit you didn't ever heard in your fucking life. And you will be looking at a fucking adult with a complete brain, a full brain that is seen to be healthy, but everything coming out of their mouth is an unhealthy situation or an unhealthy thought. That shit is the scariest shit ever. And then if you think about it, if it's not healthy and they have patches of darkness, that is galactic type shit. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, where they have traumas and different things like that. And for real, those are probably the people that are more healed than anybody else. And that's all I'm saying. It's like, because they have been through all these things. So that experience is actually giving them the more intuition. That experience is giving the anxiety. Like, that's more of a sensitivity or whatever. See? So it's like, we actually looking at the world wrong. And I'm telling you, when I read that shit, well, she read it. I just started, I was bawling. And she would tell you her name, and her name was Sunday. Her name was actually Sunday, like the church day. And I just cried. I just cried. And I had forgotten about when she read it to me, I didn't even remember any of the rapes. I didn't remember any of the stuff I went through in college. None of it. My son was born. That was it. And that's when I noticed too I had a demon. Let me tell y'all why. That's when the anxiety started too, when I had my son. So that's what came into my house. Brandon put a demon in my house because I actually accused the girl of stealing one of the letters off the floor in my house. I was scared. And the reason why I say he brought it there, because his spirit left that there. You understand? Because he was stealing from me. I didn't care about none of the stealing that he did. I had let it go. I let the car go. I let the car go. I let the $1,000 go. I let the purses go. He stole that from me. This girl came over there with good-hearted intentions, and I thought that she stole the letter, and it was a white girl. So that's when I told you, like, for real, I already think white people steal anyway. I called this girl's job and told them that she stole one of my son's letters. I actually found the letter and did not even call back to tell them what happened. And I'm telling you, even if I do find my stuff, I'll call back and tell the police or tell whoever. And at this time I did. And that's like, I think that's like one of the worst things I ever did. So I looked in the house and I found it, right? And like I said, it was just it was like I should have actually said something about it. You know, like it's like I actually did what is that? What do I call it? A rosewood. You know, like where you just like come up. But I seriously could not find the letter. I could not find the letter anywhere. And when I found it, it's like I should have said something. I did, and I was just like, fuck her. And so I don't know. And that's like probably one of the worst things I ever did. But what I'm saying is, it's like that demon was there from, you know, like it's like you a thief. You know what I'm saying? They steal. I already knew in college they steal, but they steal big time. But this time I feel like this one is just like that's what was there. Not that it was her. It was there to interrupt my spirit. You understand what I'm saying? Not that I am now a thief. No, that shit he left behind was there to interrupt my spirit, because that's what it do. I started getting nervous about it. I was like, this bitch just stole the fucking letter. Like, I mean, I am in the house frantic looking for it. And it took me like a day before I found it, before I located it. And that was it. Like, it's just like from then on, it's like I've been having this disturbance in my spirit. A disturbance. And that's why they say people with anxiety, something else, they'll give it to you. They say that shit is contagious. And it's not contagious as far as like you. I think it is a spirit that they fucking leave behind. Because really, I wasn't affected by him as much. I didn't notice I was affected by him until he left. And that's how that anxiety, I already had anxiety, but he took the anxiety to a whole new fucking level. So it's like, that's what I'm saying. It is some fucked up shit. That's it. He left that shit right there in my fucking house, and he's still walking around looking crazy and shit like that too. Like, no, nigga. So it's like, yeah, you gotta find a place of peace too, because I don't know. I'm telling you, it is nothing to be explained. When you do shit like that, when you steal, when you kill, when you lie, all those different things, I think it is. I think it's something where you just like, what? What? Like, what? Like, you really be like, are you serious? Like, are you kidding me? I'm kind of iffy on lies though, because I know women, we have to lie. Like, women for real have to lie sometimes, because we got to protect ourselves. Because a demon will be standing right in front of you, asking you questions just so they can hurt you. And you know they're about to hurt you. So you actually have to lie, because we can't protect ourselves. Kids have to lie sometimes, because we can't always protect Black men have to lie sometimes, because we can't always protect ourselves. And the person standing in front of you, the demon wants the truth, so they can use that truth against you to hurt you. So it's whether if you tell them the truth or even if you tell them a lie, they're going to hurt you, period. Like, it's like nothing. So I'm kind of iffy on lying, but the whole thing of taking something from somebody that does not belong to you, stealing a person that does not belong to you. You see what I'm saying? Some of that shit, you just be like, there are no excuses for this. It's none whatsoever. It's none whatsoever. And it's no reason for somebody to have to keep saying that to you. Like, how can this belong to you? Like, in what way does this go to you? Like, this shit does not belong. Like, it's no law that says that this is yours. Nothing says that this is yours. And they will actually have just something to say about it. Something to say about the person's character. It ain't shit you can say except for you was a greedy motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's all the fuck you can say. And you shouldn't even say that. It's no excuse for any of it. So, I'm sorry. All the way to get to number 12. With our divine gateway chakra activated, your divine essence is intact. Now, this is the divine gateway. As the name suggests, it is the divine gateway to the other worlds and realms. And divine light portal allow your complete connection to divine source. You can explore the other world and can have the full ascension, advanced spiritual skills, complete oneness with divinity. Here you will understand the full connection to the cosmos, the whole galaxy, and beyond. Blessings from the divine will flow upon you and will give you a chance to grow spiritually. The divine gateway. Now, I did this when I was little, when I was younger, like 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? 8 is when it stopped because of all the stuff that was happening, like the deaths and all that stuff. So I started thinking about other people more so than thinking about being in a different place. I don't go there. Like, I'm not there anymore. Like, I haven't reached the divine gateway chakra since then. The highest I got that I now as an adult has been to that Galactic Chakra. Even though I know that the gateway chakra is there, I don't get there. I don't get to be in another space and time. And for me, because the galactic is so scary, like I said, it's like swimming for me. I don't know if I ever get there because I always come back. Like it'll be like, it'll come and do what it has to do. And I just and like I said, I'll pull it back. Or it'll go and it's like you feel this. It feels good too, though. It's like you feel this different connection to everything and everybody. You feel it. And see, like even me talking about it now, before I felt like I was like full or something. And now it feels like I'm lighter. Like it's like I'm actually released or whatever. So anyway, that's all it is. It's just I wish y'all could get there. And that's all it is. It's like that's how I pray. But yeah, some people that shit is serious. Like it's actually serious. Like it's just and depending on what they wish for you and how they pray for you too, because like I said, other spirits they'll be like, no, they demons. It ain't no way. Like it's no reason for us to want to punish other people. I never want to punish my son for real. Like even though I said it's just like a natural habit because I've been punished, but even with other people's kids, I'm just like, why we punish them for that? Like why am I punishing you? I used to ask my students, why we punish each other for that? And they would say, yeah. Like, why would we punish you? Why would I punish you for saying a cuss word? Why would I punish you for defending yourself? Why don't we just talk about it and then we'll see why it was wrong or why it was right? Because sometimes defending yourself is not the wrong thing. And to teach kids to go to the teacher all the time and say something, that's some bullshit because this little motherfucker is doing some dumb shit, you see? And so this person is actually protecting themselves and we will punish them and put them out of school and different stuff. Why punish them? Like, and I grew up with a no punishment too. I've only been out throughout my whole school career. I went to ISS for a half a day. And I think the principal looked at the record and was like, this girl ain't done shit. One day I got up and hit this boy, and I think it was because of my period. He said something stupid to me. Tyrone something. He said something, I got up and knocked the fuck out of him. Then I went to the office. So I go to the office and he looked at the paper. He was like, I'm going to give you 1 day of ISS. I'm going to give you 1 day of ISS. And I was in trouble. So I'm just like, ISS for 1 day, y'all, it was a half a damn day. It was a half a day of school. I got out at 12 o'clock. I was in ISS from what time? 7 something to 12 o'clock. Fuck you kidding me? And I ain't had no work to do. All my work was done. So I was just sitting there looking at the walls, guessing what was outside the damn window. Nothing. You see what I'm saying? So it was like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. So anyway, you just have to come to terms with just come to terms with just healing yourself so you too can feel the vibration. It's such a good vibration. It feels good. If you in the right space with the right people, Oh my God. It just feels good. It feels healthy. It feels light. Even if you're not, if you in a home like I was, where it was just like a lot of negativity, and you don't got nobody to talk to and all that different stuff. And I think that's what it was too. I was like always by myself. I was stuck in this situation where I didn't have people to talk to. And even like I said, even when my cousin came over, she was full of shit too. So it was like, man, I ain't had nobody. And so that's it. Like I think that put me in a different space, but I was already in a different space. Like that's why I started talking to my grandmother about everything. But yeah, so yeah, that's it. Like it's like um heal yourself. Heal, because I want to cry so hard because it's such a good feeling. And this is stuff that I'm afraid to tell people. I'm so afraid to tell people about this because I feel like they're gonna try to study me or something like that. And it's like, Shantae, when I look at everybody else, I'm like, oh, it's so many people like me out there. So don't be afraid of it. And I think a lot of times we don't get a chance to understand it because all of us have a different understanding of it. Because of our situations and our issues. I think that once it comes back to one, we all come back to one concept or one idea. But because we had different ways of connection or whatever, that's what it is. But I say, yeah, it's not people. People attack spirit. They don't attack. They're not attacking the flesh. They're attacking your spirit. I even think when they try to kill people, they attacking their spirit. They're not attacking the actual person. You see what I'm saying? It's a spirit. It's a demon. And that's the shit that we have to really think about. It's not just one entity and they are here on earth. It's not like where you could just like, you going to hell. Nothing in my body tells me to murder somebody. Even as much as I talk about it. You see what I'm saying? As mad as I get, I don't never want to hurt another person. I'm talking about I get out of the way. Like it's like get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. But I'm not a person that says I don't think that you need to not know how to hurt a person. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm balanced. I feel like it's a balance in there because sometimes some people do. Like that's what you have to do to get them out of your space. It used to be where I thought I would be like I would feel pain behind it. And now if it's for protection, I don't give not two fucks. I'm like, fuck you. Fuck you and fuck your feelings. And I don't care who it is. Even if it's my fuck you and fuck your feelings. My son and a dog. Fuck them. Like it's like you have to protect you. Because you don't know what the attack is for. And so that's all I'm telling you. Like be cognizant of that and be cognizant of what people bring into your house. Like when I tell y'all about the fight that me and my son had, and I had to ask him too a couple times, like who started this fight? It was actually something from outside of our house that started our fight that was inside of our house. And that's what I'm saying. It's like that activation of spirits and shit like that we really don't need. What else? That's it. And y'all see, that's probably why my parents were fighting and stuff too. Like my dad and my stepmom is because it was something dark in their house. That house had a lot of darkness in it. And you don't know who leave and drop it off. And it could have been Brandon the whole time. And y'all think I'm playing. His name was Brandon Clark, Cahokia, Illinois. Something wrong with him because we were so good to him as a person, as a human being. Anybody else to tell you we've been good to that man his whole life. And for all this stuff to happen, for you to be that like belligerent or not connected or whatever, it makes so much sense to me. When I think about all these men that have hurt me and the ones that didn't, the difference is that these men were empty and inconsistent and just infantile. Where in this situation, you would think that you would meet my friends or whatever. They were like, they stupid. Yeah, they are. They crazy. They talk too fucking much. You know what I'm saying? But they were funny and we have fun and all that different stuff. You see what I'm saying? It's like, and these men don't even know how to take it because they haven't had those experiences. And they had the chance to have those experiences, but they wanted to stay in hell. You understand what I'm saying? Where these men in this case, they wanted to ascend into something that was higher and positive for themselves. These people want to descend and be in a situation where everything is negative and a low vibration for themselves. So that is the shit that's happening. And that's all I'm saying. It's like, you have to understand it. And then that'll help you as far as like I think getting over the pain or getting over somebody else hurting you, because you're not stupid. You're not a victim. You bigger than what they are. And they don't know how to they don't know how to contain you. They don't know how to get to it. And sometimes they don't want to. They want you to be in their hell with them. You see what I'm saying? It's like, oh my God, look at her. She's shining. She's bright. She's this. She's that. She's this. Come to hell with me. And you like, no, bitch. No, no, bitch. And you really, and some of us try. Like, when you see Cynthia try with Nene, and she just like trying to, Cynthia really trying to lift her. Cynthia's like, you my friend, you my this, you my that, you my buddy, I'm here for you. And she's wholeheartedly doing all these things. And this person is like having issues with that. Everything is a problem. And it's like, this is the cutest shit ever. Like, this is some cute shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh my God, she's so cute. And you got this person that's sitting over here like, no, it's not good enough. It's not enough. And it's like, because she has never had that kind of love given to her. Now that she's had it, though, I'm not going to say that Nene is ever going to be that this person is not going to come from out of hell. Now that she's had it, now when it's given to her again, she'll start to understand. Y'all see what I'm saying? So it's like Cynthia has given her the experience, and now Nene has to accept the experience or not. And if she accepts it, once it's given to her again, maybe this time she'll take it, and then she'll start to see why it was important for her to ascend. So that's all I'm saying. It's like, that's it. Like, it's like we have to still give them what we give them. That's why I don't stop. Because somebody could be like, you could have just been a hermit and fuck them and this, that, and the other. And it's like, but I wasn't. I wasn't trying to be mean to them. And that's all I want to show you is like, I'm not trying to be mean to you. Like, I'm actually just giving you love. That's all I'm doing. And so because they may not have had love, or they don't know how to accept love, because some of them have had love all their life, and it's something that in them that just don't want it. And so they stay in hell. And it's a sad part. I think it's a sad part of life when you see them go through it. But that's why now I turn it off too. You see, because I can't help everybody. And that's something else people don't understand. I'm not here for everybody. I'm just here for me. My son said, he asked me too, he said, Mom, well, why am I gonna be, is my experience is gonna be like yours? I was like, no, because we're gonna walk different paths. I said, like, I'm a different generation than you, and you a different generation than me. So it's like we're not gonna be in the same, what we're here to do is not on the same course. That's why we learn about, and so see, that's why it's important in math, where we learn about how things are parallel, but they never touch. You see what I'm saying? So I'm on this course. I have a kid. He comes in somewhere here, and we still on the same path, but we never touch. And so his friend Karen is not my friend. Oh God, I'm saying too much. But his friends are not my friends. So what happens with that is like, since his friends are not my friends, his path is not my path. His path has been so different from when I was growing up. Like, he don't really have people to go outside and play with, all these different things. So it's like, that's a whole different path. It's a different path. It's a different connection that he would have that's outside of mine. And I think that's something else y'all have to understand too. You cannot, that's why it's important not to try to have power over your children too, because if you beat them into your path, because some people be, get the fuck over here, and it's like you want them on your line, or you want them aligned with you. What if they on your line, and what happens to you? You see what I'm saying? Like, you want them in your space. You want them right there behind you, doing what you want them to do. It's like, well, they're going to do it differently. So it's important for you not to have like always controlling what they do, because that can hamper their spirit too. That can actually stop them from going above and beyond where they need to be. So that's all I'm saying. It's like, we just have to, I don't know. It's something about it. Yeah, clean yourself. Cleanse as much as you can. Some people won't be able to because they in negative environments, but you can still try. And I say try because I still think that you can be in some real bullshit and you will still be able to touch the stars, and at least the galaxy. And I'm telling y'all, it's a good feeling. And I don't know, I think it helps you accept death too. Like, I think the whole situation at first, that's what I thought it was. I was like, it's just making me accept death, But yeah, if it feel like that, it's not as bad as you would think it would be. That's why I see why people celebrate for other people in death. as opposed to trying to like make it like a horrible thing. Yes, they left you, but if you felt the ascension, you'll be like, damn, this shit, it's like, it's something, it's a wonderful feeling. It's not bad. It's not like horrible or anything. Even though I still feel like I got stuff to do here, but it's like, it don't feel as bad. I'm not trying to kill myself or anything like that, but the ascension. But now that I know it's not really connected to death, it's connected to the spirit that you have and what you are. And so, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you in a bully mode, you in hell. If you in a higher level mode where you can feel like you can pull people up or you can get them love, that's the difference. If you positive, completely positive, then that's who you are. And don't let people change that about you. Like, that is something that you do not give away from yourself. And they can't ever take it. Like, now that I know I've been through all this shit, they can't ever fucking take it. They can't take it at all. Nobody can take that. You can't take how I feel the sunshine and the rain. You see what I'm saying? Because that's me. Nobody can take that. So at the end of the day, yeah, that's it. Anyway, and anybody want to give somebody a bad experience like that, that's hell. That is hell. Like, they are in more hell than you are. And they'll sit there, this is so fun. It's so good for me. It's so good for us. She's going to kick it. And it's like, nah, bitch, you over there trying to punish people and put them in someplace, all this different stuff. That's not things that you do. So, anyway, I say pray. Thank you. But yeah, I say Timothy, somebody that remind me of that is Unicarns. He be looking so fucking cute in his look. Oh my God. It don't matter what he wear, his suit or his t-shirt, you be like, man, with them hurt. Oh my God. Oh, I would be like, yeah. Let me stop lying, y'all. Okay, if you really know me for real, they know I'm not really flirting. I cannot. It's like something about it. I'm just not a flirt. For real, I'm just practicing. But he do look cute. He look cute. Because I hang out with guys, and I don't want to be like ended up hanging out with somebody and they think I really like them and I really like them. So it's like, yeah. But he be looking cute. He look cute in anything, from the suit to the t-shirt. I like it. I love it. He is a little cutie. But that's it. So I ain't gonna keep flirting because it be like I said, I don't even want nobody to feel a certain way about some shit and I ain't really on it. Because for real, when I do hang out with people, they usually guys. I just don't want y'all thinking she like me. I probably don't. I'm so serious. I'm sorry, but I probably don't. But anyway, it's Shantae Brown Sugar Talk on the Black Unicarns telling you to like really delve into that. Like, for real. Get there. You gonna like it.